to the next video. In this video I will show you how you can do gesture recognition using MediaPipe in Flutter Android application on a live camera preview. So let's get started. First let me show you guys the output. So here I have my application running. I'll just open my application and I have already given the camera permission. So let me just put my my gestures in front of my camera. Okay, so hopefully you got the point. Let's see how to achieve this. So first you need to create a Flutter project. Then you need to go to main.dart. Before that, sorry, make sure you go to the MediaPipe gesture recognition documentation. Just scroll down and here you make sure you download this particular model as well. Then you need to go to main.dart and here you need to import dart.io. Now this my camera view is a custom dart file which I have created, so make sure you import that, but you will have to replace fluttapp2 with your own project name over here. Then we have Flutter material, Flutter services. Rest I have kept as it is, whatever is the default boilerplate code available. Then I have refactored this my homepage widget. I have made it as a stateful widget over here. Here I am just checking for platform and here is our method channel. If platform is Android, then we ask for camera permission. Even for camera permission I have written native code. If you want, you can use a third-party library for getting the camera permission. Then here we invoke a method called get camera permission, and whatever result we get, we just assign it to this particular variable over here. Then inside the build method, if permission is granted, then we just display our camera view, else we display a text saying give camera permission. Then here we have this my camera view.dart file. So again, this is boilerplate code to embed a native Android view. So here you can see if platform is Android, then we are displaying this Android view. So this will display the live camera preview as well as the MediaPipe gesture recognition integration. And for all other platform, we are just displaying a placeholder. Then you need to go to Android, you need to go to app, build.gradle, and here inside dependencies, you need to add this MediaPipe task vision. Then you need to add camera core. Then you need to add camera 2. We need to add camera lifecycle, then camera view, and then we need to add constraint layout as well. So once you add all this dependency, you need to go to src main android manifest.xml, and here you need to add uses feature of Android hardware camera as well as camera permission. Then you need to go to Kotlin. Here first create this gesture recognizer helper.kt. Now here you need to copy your own package name. To get your package name, you can just go to main activity and whatever first line you see, just copy paste it over here as well. Rest I'll simply scroll through this because even I have copy pasted all this code from the MediaPipe documentation. So even I'm not it's not that difficult to understand. So here you can see we are just setting up base options for our gesture recognition. Okay, and here we are recognizing, like we get a image bitmap, we create a bitmap, we have the proxy, then we rotate the bitmap, we create an MP image out of it. Then here we use this recognize async as well. This method is not used, this is for video. We are not doing it for video, but I have kept the code in case if you are interested, you can copy paste it. Otherwise you don't have to copy paste this particular method. Okay, then here we have this recognize image. Again, I'm not really using this. I have made a separate video of doing gesture recognition for a static image as well. So if you're interested, you can watch that. Then we require this is closed, return live stream, literal live stream error as well. These are some variables. Here is our result data class result bundle, and here we have this interface where we override on error as well as on results. Okay, then here we have this overlay view which helps us to draw overlay on our hand on live camera preview. Again, I'll simply scroll through this. Feel free to pause the video and just copy this code. So let me minimize this. Again, I have copy pasted this code from MediaPipe. Then you need to go to main activity.kt. Here you need to add all this input. So most of this code is related to the camera permission. So here you can see we are asking for camera permission. This is not required, so if you want, you can just remove this particular part as well. But anyways, I'll keep it. And here we have this on request. I think otherwise if you are using this, it's better you add the external storage permission as well, otherwise your app will fail. So it's better we keep it like this. Okay, let me quickly check. Dot apply. Yeah, you can keep it like this. Then here is our method channel result. Then inside on request permission result, if permissions are granted, then we send back true, else we send back false. Here we just have a helper method to check whether permissions was granted or not. Then inside configure Flutter engine, here we just call this Kotlin file. I'll talk more about it later on. And here we just ask for camera permission. Then here is our Kotlin file called my camera view factory. So here is the Kotlin file. Now this is boilerplate code which you have to write every time you want to embed a native Android view inside your Flutter application. So don't worry too much about it. But here you can see we are referencing another Kotlin file called my camera view. So here we have this my camera view.kt file. Again, these are all the imports. So I'll simply scroll through this. Here we are extending the gesture recognizer listener as well as lifecycle event observer. Then I have defined constraint layout, viewfinder as well as overlay. Here is our background executor, camera facing, image analyzer, preview, camera as well as camera provider, and this is our gesture recognizer helper. Then here I have set the delegate, minimum hand detection confidence, minimum hand tracking, and minimum hand presence. Then here we set the layout params. Then here we add our viewfinder to our constraint layout and we constrain it to all sides of the screen. So that's what this code is all about. Same we do it for the overlay view as well. Then we do constraint set dot apply constraint layout. Then here we initialize our gesture recognizer and then we call setup camera. Then here we get hold of our camera provider feature, we add a listener to it, then we call bind camera use case. Here inside get view we return our constraint layout. Then here we first define our aspect ratio strategy. Here is our resolution selector. Then we assign our camera provider. This is our camera selector. Then we initialize the preview view. Then we initialize the image analyzer as well. And here we just do it.set analyzer passing the background executor, and here we call recognize hand. Then we unbind our camera provider, we bind it to the lifecycle over here. Then we set the surface provider as well. Then inside recognize hand we just do gesture recognizer helper dot recognize live stream passing in the image proxy. Here we override on error. In case of error I'm just logging it to the console, and inside in on results we just pass it to our overlay which draws appropriately. And inside on state change for on resume, if gesture recognizer is closed then we just set it up. And inside on pause we clear the gesture recognizer, and inside on destroy we shut down our camera background executor as well. So yeah, that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye. I made a serious mistake. So what you need, there is one more step which you need to do is inside your Android folder app src main, here you need to create the assets folder as well, and here you need to drag and drop the TensorFlow Lite or the MediaPipe model which you downloaded from the MediaPipe website, right? So just drag and drop it over here. So this is also very important. And in case if you decide to change this name over here, make sure you change this name over here as well inside your gesture recognizer helper.kt. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.